Hello, dear friends. At last we have met again. And I want to thank everyone who wrote to me and asked me to resume filming videos. Of course, I haven't disappeared anywhere. It's just that being a doctor takes up a lot of time, and unfortunately, I don't have enough time to run the blog. I promise to make it right, and in the new year, I will take certain steps to ensure that videos are released regularly. I want to congratulate you on the new year, wish you a Merry Christmas, and of course, wish you good health in the coming year. Because when we are healthy, we are in a good mood, our mental state is stable, our minds work very well, and we are able to solve our problems wonderfully. We can carefully select the most effective and optimal solutions from among a wide variety of available possibilities. And these best solutions ultimately guide us toward achieving our goals and success. That's why, above all, I wish you good health. And how to stay healthy, safely and effectively, and what forms the foundation of our health, that is what my blog is dedicated to. And it is quite unfortunate that I meticulously base the content of my videos on lost medical knowledge. My colleagues and I dedicate an immense amount of time and rigorous effort to the pursuit of locating and identifying authentic medical literature and true masters of medicine. And we are reviving these genuine lost medical insights and bringing them back to people, including doctors, of course, and to you. So today I would like to talk with you once again about vitamin C because right now, once again, it's flu season. And then I happened to see another interesting article over on Mail.ru. It was specifically called Useless Substances. I usually make a point to read articles like that, and of course I found that vitamin C was explicitly listed under the category of useless substances for treating various illnesses. To those responsible for writing these kinds of articles, I want to say to you that you are either uneducated medieval ignoramuses, or you are simply criminals. Because if a person doesn't take vitamin C, especially if they don't take it when they're sick, they risk developing a severe disease, vitamin C deficiency or scurvy, which is a life-threatening condition. So let's discuss why you need to take vitamin C when you're ill. In general, you should always take vitamin C for one simple reason. The human body does not synthesize vitamin C. There are three classes of organisms, or rather two classes, primates and guinea pigs. According to the classification of its body, humans belong to the class of primates. So, in humans, monkeys, and guinea pigs, vitamin C is not produced in the body. Therefore, humans must. There is an old word our teachers used to use, supply. So, a person is obliged to regularly supply their body with vitamin C. Why is it necessary to take increased doses of vitamin C during illness? First, vitamin C increases the bactericidal properties of the blood. Vitamin C is always consumed during any illness precisely because of this, since the body needs vitamins as non-specific agents, including detoxifiers that remove toxins formed when a person is, so to speak, attacked by one microbe or another. Vitamin C is always used up when the sympathetic adrenal system is active. As soon as a person releases adrenaline, there is an increased consumption of vitamin C. Therefore, when a person's heart rate increases during a fever, which is the work of the sympathetic adrenal system, there is automatically an increased use of vitamin C. Just a little side note. If you are experiencing severe stress, if you periodically have tachycardia, you must take vitamin C precisely because, physiologically, vitamin C is used up. And the last thing I would like to talk about is this. Something that almost no one knows about anymore is a phenomenon called iatrogenic vitamin deficiencies. Iatrogenic means caused by treatment. In these specific historical books that we are currently searching for and republishing, this particular book here and this one as well, which I will talk about in more detail later. These books clearly state that taking a course of antibiotics often leads to a significant vitamin C deficiency. This happens because vitamin C and antibiotics essentially compete with each other for the same transport protein molecules within the body, which can hinder the effective absorption of the vitamin. Therefore, when you take antibiotics, the vitamin C you get from food or even the increased dose of vitamin C you take is not absorbed. Vitamin C is excreted unchanged in the urine. Therefore, every time you take antibacterial drugs, any kind, you are heading straight toward vitamin C deficiency. This tells us that it is absolutely necessary to take increased doses of vitamin C during a course of antibiotics. How? Antibiotics are taken either 30 to 40 minutes before meals or 30 to 40 minutes after meals. Vitamins are always taken with food. Therefore, during that meal, either before or after, yes, when you take the antibiotic, you should take increased doses of vitamin C, and some of it will inevitably be lost. Because taking antibiotics leads to vitamin C deficiency. That's the first point. Very often when someone has a high fever, they are unable to eat. This is especially noticeable in children because, well, you can't force a child, especially a small one. What is the solution here? You should make a rosehip infusion. How to make them was described by Professor Lepsky in his book Avitaminosis and Hypovitaminosis. The recipe is given right here. It even provides the doses of vitamin C depending on the type of rosehip and how much vitamin C you will have in a glass. So throughout the entire illness, you should brew rosehip for yourself and take it. In addition to the high doses of vitamin C that you are already taking. If you don't want to eat, well, an adult can make themselves drink a protein shake, for example, because they understand that animal proteins are absolutely necessary, that proteins are essential for the body to produce those same immunoglobulins. The body needs to get protein from somewhere. But if a child refuses to eat, then you absolutely must offer them this rosehip infusion to drink. What are high doses of vitamin C? How to prepare rosehip infusion is written in this book. Please, you can read all about it, study it, and put it into practice in this book. It is essential that after a course of antibiotics, you continue taking high doses of vitamin C to compensate for the losses and the iatrogenic vitamin deficiency that may occur when taking antibiotics. You should ideally take these high doses for a period of about 10 days to 2 weeks. Let me repeat this important point. Vitamin C should always be taken along with food. I truly hope this video was useful to you, and I hope it will make another meaningful contribution. Take another significant step toward educating our people and move us much further away from that dark medieval ignorance in which people used to live for so many centuries. I wish you the very best of health and continued learning on your journey. Because tell me, what kind of profound difference does it truly make for us as individuals and for people as a whole to remain completely unaware of what causes a disease or to entirely lose the memory of what actually causes a disease? Both are characterized by ignorance. Both are characterized by foolishness. Both are characterized by a lack of knowledge. So let's not be ignorant when it comes to our health. This was Sofya Dorinskaya with you. All the best. Goodbye.